Hello, welcome back. Today is April 9th of 2021. 3 years ago tomorrow, I made one of the stupidest. The one where I broke my thumb, that was the stupidest, but one of the stupidest things I ever done happened 3 years ago tomorrow. Now I was gonna do the story time tomorrow, but I have a different video planned for tomorrow. So I figured, hey, I'll just do it today. Why not? At least it can be somewhat on time. Now, 3 years ago tomorrow... Is the dog barking at me? Hold up. Alright. So 3 years ago tomorrow, it was April 10th of 2018. Me and my friends had just had a long day of district testing. Though, it wasn't actually that long of a day, because on those testing days, we get half the day off. So we were finished with school by 12. And that was super exciting for us. We had the whole rest of the day to ourselves. And it was sunny out, the weather was clear. Hell, I had even met a girl that day. Things were looking up. And me and my friends, Dingus and Numbnuts. My name is Nip Slip, by the way. And we decided we were going to go to the park and just have a grand old time. Now, in 2018, me and my family had just moved into our new house here in Loveland. And since we're closer to where I go to school, I decided I'd start riding my bike to school. And so I had my bike with me. And my friend Kyle, he was like, "Oh, my mom is going to drive us." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm on my bike. I'm going to bike to the park." And so I got on my bike and I left, and Dingus and Numbnuts, they waited for Dingus's mom. That sounds rude. They waited for his mom to come pick them up and drive them to the park. And I was riding down 29th Street, just a nice, beautiful, clear day. Everything was nice and quiet. The wind was blowing through my hair. It was just wonderful. And then I came to an intersection, and I stopped at the stoplight, that whole jazz. But you know who else stopped at the stoplight? Kyle's mom, who also had Kyle and Numbnuts in her car. And then they noticed me, and so Numbnuts rolled down his window and he said, "Hey, we're gonna drag race you." And you know, he said it as a joke. Like, I was on a bike and they were in a car. I obviously couldn't beat him. But you know what I thought in my head? I thought, you know what? If I pedal hard enough, I pedal fast enough, I know I can't beat them, but it would still be fun to see how much speed I can get up before they inevitably lose me. And so I waited for the green light. The minute it turned green, I just started pedaling as hard as I could. I put my whole weight on one pedal, and then the other, and then the other, and then again and again and again. And I was putting my weight on one side of the bike and then the other side of the bike. And I got across the intersection, but as I kept pedaling, the bike kept swaying back and forth due to my weight pushing on each side. And eventually, the swaying got so bad that my bike handle started to swerve, like out of control. I couldn't get it straight, and it got so bad that eventually it just swerved off to the left and stayed there, and I was thrown off my bike. I landed on my side. I actually slid across the pavement for a good few inches. And meanwhile, Kyle and Dingus are in Kyle's mom's car, and Kyle looks in the side view mirror, and he's like, "Oh my God, Slipnip just fell off his bike." And Kyle's mom goes, "What? No, he didn't." And then she looks in the mirror and she's like, oh no, oh no." And so she pulled over, and then I started walking my bike over to the car, and my right arm, which I landed on, it really hurt. Not like really, really hurt, but it was definitely hurt. Like if I moved it, it was painful. I had to keep it like still. Kyle started walking my bike and I got in his mom's car. And you know what? You know what? I won the drag race. Yeah, because I got in Kyle's mom's car and I got there we went to Kyle's house and I got there before Kyle. I won. That's just it. No, but I got in the house and called my dad and he came and picked me up and he took me to the ER and it turns out I had broken my arm once again. Yeah, I've broken this arm, my right arm, at least 3 times. The time where I cut my thumb, that was the first injury on my left arm, like ever. Hey Slipnip, are all your story times all about injuries? You know what? Yes, they probably all will be. Guys, if I get 10 subscribers, I'll do a name reveal. You won't have to start calling me Slipnip or the golf ball pyramid guy. But yeah, I had broken my arm. It actually wasn't actually that broken. It was like a fracture right here in my wrist. So, but I came to school with a cast and a sling the next day. And people were like, what happened? And I was just like... But yeah, I got a lot of people to sign my cast though, so that was fun. And then it turns out I had to get a second cast as well, because when they took the first cast off, they were like, nah, you ain't healed yet, and so they slapped another one on there. I actually kept the casts as sort of a trophy. I cut the cloth out of them, obviously, because gross. But yeah, I got a lot of signatures. Oh geez. One of my friends in one of my classes was a James Charles fan, and she always called me sister, and so that's what she wrote on my cast. Kyle made sure to sign my cast for his dog, of course, Cooper, and then a bunch of other my good friends. Real nice friends. Oh, is that's supposed to say Kyle. The experience was actually so traumatic for me that I wrote a autobiography on the subject. See, there's me, I'm flying off my bike. It's expertly drawn, I know. Just another tale in the book of my stupid misfortunes. Yeah, there's our golf ball for today. 4921. Alright, let's go slap this sucker on the pyramid. Alright, there's our golf ball for today. I will see you guys tomorrow.